Hi, my name is Palanchuk Valeria. I'm a creative media and game technology student at Saxion. The training is really fun and unique because immediately after we study something, we get into practice, we start on a project, and that's fun because we meet a lot of new people and get to learn a lot from them and just make great things together. My first year is going pretty well. I like that it's challenging. I like it's fun because we have personal projects and projects we have to work on in a team. I learn a lot from my team members, and I like that I can notice a growth on myself. For example, I wasn't pretty experienced when I just applied here, but now I can say I really am proud of myself because I learned a lot of new things, and I'm really enjoying 2D animation. First year presents you a lot of courses, a big variety of it. We have programming, imagery, game design, sound design, 2D animation, UX, UI design, Unity game. There's really a lot to choose from, and you really learn a lot from your experience. For example, 2D animation, we worked in Photoshop, and they taught us how to animate a character, and we implemented this in a game. We had to do like 2 characters, 1 enemy and 1 main character, and we had to do the walking animation and also jumping and throwing something, for example. The second year is pretty similar to the first year. We have a big variety of subjects, but by the end of it, we start to work on our personal portfolio. The third year, we start our first minor and internship, and the last year is about applied research and smart solutions semester, and of course the graduation. Saxion offers a big possibility of going anywhere really, in Asia, Europe and USA. Personally, I would gladly go on an internship, but probably I would choose somewhere in Europe or maybe even in the Netherlands. It's really about your choice. I know some of my colleagues are planning to go in Japan, or some are dreaming of working in Los Angeles or New York. It's really up to you and your possibilities. And you can work in a small team or in some big companies. It depends on how much you make your portfolio great. In the 4th year, we are presented Smart Solutions semester. It's about a group of 4 up to 8 students who are working together on a project, but they're coming from different courses, so it's really challenging and interesting to notice how everyone's progress is coming up, and they're all different experience. They all have a different experience, and it's really interesting to work with these people because they have different views, and I think it's a good experience to have. This training presents us 20 hours of lessons at school and 20 hours on work for ourselves at home. I consider it's really great that we just need a push or someone to show us how to do it, and then we have to work on it ourselves. This is how we believe in our own strengths about it. We have labs and lectures. During the lectures, they're presenting us how to work on it and how it is going to be. And during the labs, we have 3 hours to work on it with guided work, with our teacher guiding us on how to make it possible. After graduating Saxion, we receive a Bachelor of Science. Personally for me, because I'm on the role of artist, I can become either a concept artist or an animator or a 2D, 3D motion graphic designer, visual effects artist, and so many more. and it really depends on what are you more into. For example, I'm really excited about animation and I loved it the last semester, and I'm thinking for now to focus more on it. And I really love character design, so I'm really happy about it and can't wait. Personally, for me, this course is really interesting because it's really challenging for me, and I love it. I love a challenge. I love that we work in teams. I love it. It's more practical than theoretical, because that's the best way for me to remember and learn things. I like that I get to learn a lot from my colleagues. For example, there are some things I would never think about it, but they just come to you, they're really friendly, and they just tell you like, hey, there's an easier way to do it. I just like that everyone is really welcoming and friendly with each other. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you're interested in this course, please visit saxion.nl and have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Mark Boerichter. I teach at Creative Media and Game Technologies. I teach in the Experience Design track, and nice to have you over here. Our course is called Creative Media and Game Technologies, and as it suggests, it's about creative media and game technologies. That is a mix of technologies and media that we believe will change the world as we know it. So it's not only about entertainment, it's not only about movies, it's also about creating things that really matter. So I think it's an awesome program because it's really wide. You will get to know a lot of different techniques, whether it's creative techniques, but also a lot about technology that will enable you to become a professional that can really do awesome stuff. It's also a nice program because it's really wide at the beginning. You will get to see a lot of different items, a lot of different new stuff, and you can actually create your own path. You can create your own destiny within our course. So in the beginning you will find out what you're good at, what you will like, and then you can choose a path. At CMGT we work with 3 different roles, and that's really important. We work with an artist role, with an engineering role, and with an experience design role. We didn't think of these roles ourselves. We actually thought about that together with the industry. We work closely with the industry, and it's really important that you will find out what you're good at, because you are going to specialize in one of those roles. These roles work together really closely because for every creative project, every creative product, actually every interactive product, you need these 3 roles, so you have to combine them. What also makes our program unique is that it's international. You will be in a class with people from all over the world, so people from Romania, Italy, England, United States, Jamaica, Brazil. There will be people in the Netherlands, Germany. There will be people from all over the world, and I think that's pretty interesting. It will change your perspective on a lot of things. At Saxion we work with quartiles. That means a year is divided in 4. And in the first quartile you will get a wide range of courses. So you get creative courses, you will get technical courses, you will get courses about psychology. It's actually really important that you take all these different courses, because then you will find out what you're good at, but also what you like, and also what you don't like. That's also really important. After the first quartile, you will make a first choice for one of the 3 roles that I suggested. We have an artist role, we have an engineering role, and we have an experience design role. So we will make a first choice to actually specialize in one of those roles. An artist is actually a creative content creator. He or she draws a lot, likes to mess around with 3D modeling, likes moving with cameras, can game cameras, but can also be real cameras, so to say. Those are really the creative content creators. The experience designers are a bit technical and a bit creative. They're a mix of that, and they're really into storytelling. They like to create concepts. They like to know about psychology, about user interaction, user experience. So yeah, it's a little bit creative and a little bit technical. The engineer is the programmer, and he or she, because we also have a lot of female programmers, really wants to realize what the artist and the experience designer have thought of. So combine it into something that works, that is stable, with good online features, that is something that is really playable, that is or watchable, something that you can interact with. Well, of course, that depends on the track that you're going to choose. If you're going to choose the artist track, you will get different courses than when you choose the engineering track or the experience design track. As an artist, you will be taught in things like drawing, because every big production still starts on paper, even in this digital world. And you will also be taught in things like 3D modeling or sound design or cinematics. That's how you move camera. As an experience designer, you'll be taught in creative and technical courses, and specifically in things like design thinking, gamification. It's how to create a game that's not only good looking and stable, but also fun to play. Also in user experience, how to create an optimal interactive experience. So it's also more psychological and also about concepting and storytelling. As an engineer, you will get things like programming, of course, but also algorithms and physics. And of course, there's also a lot of math involved. You will work with Unity, for instance, a lot. But you will also be taught how to think like a programmer and not think in tools, because tools come and go, but you need to think like a programmer. When you have survived the first year, you will even specialize more in the second year. You will fully go into your artist track or in experience design or in engineering track, and you will get taught in advanced skills in those areas. You will also work a lot on your portfolio, what you will do in individual subjects but also in projects. And in projects you will work together. So artists work together with engineers and with experienced designers, because this is really all about teamwork. And then you will create your portfolio, because your portfolio is really important to find internships and graduation companies in this industry. It's not about grades, it's about who you are and what you're able to create. In the third year you're going on an internship. You can do that in the Netherlands, of course, but you can also go abroad. We have a wide range of companies in our network in a lot of countries also. So it's really up to you, actually. You can also do a minor in your third year. That's not something that's unique for Saxion, but it's something that every course in the Netherlands has. We offer some minors. We have a minor in visual effects, for instance, so you can choose those to specialize even more. You can also go abroad for an international experience. In the fourth year, you will come back to Saxion, and then you will start up with what we call Saxion Smart Solutions, where you are going to work with also students from other courses to create really innovative solutions with a creative aspect or technological aspect. And last but not least, you're going to graduate in the fourth year. So you have to find a company. It can be the Netherlands, but also be abroad, and really show what you're capable of. So you really are going to dive into specialization, into your future career actually, and are going to graduate. We're not a traditional program. We don't have a lot of lectures, we don't have a lot of theory. It doesn't mean we don't have lectures, it doesn't mean we don't have theory, but we're really actually more oriented on doing. So we offer a lot of labs, and where you will work together in a class actually to create products, because we believe that you learn by creating, by doing. Of course, our end goal is to create independent starting professionals, but you will not be that at day one. So In year one, we will actually try to hold your hand a little bit. We have study coaches, and we want to help you get used to studying at Saxion, to living in the Netherlands, to working with other people. You know, it's really all about teamwork, like I said. So in the first year, we're going to hold your hand to help you find out who you are, what you're good at, also what your pitfalls are, and try to help you with that. And from the second to the fourth year, we try to set you free bit by bit, so you can become, like I said, a real independent professional. We also offer help to students who have special needs. A lot of creative students are dyslexic, for instance. So we can help you with tools or guides or extra workshops to help you deal with that. Also, a lot of students have autism, more or less. So we can, you're not the first, you're not the last, and we can really help you out with that. So you can also work with other people in a perfect way. I think it's also good to notice that our students really have a lot of different jobs. They work, for instance, in virtual reality. They work at web agencies, they work at gaming studios, they work at hospitals to create gamified experience over there. So it's really, really wide. During the course, we try to teach our students that they really can create value, that the work they create has value. So we try to teach them about business skills and about entrepreneurship. We have special courses for that can help you find out the true value, not only monetary value but also social value of your work. And if you want, you can work in small project teams. You need to set up your own company, and if you really are successful at that, if you really want to pursue that, you can actually try to continue that during a minor or during an internship. I truly believe that our students can make the difference. There's so much technology and so much innovation coming our way. We need creative people to help us make sense of that, to create new applications, solutions that we didn't even thought of, new stories to tell, new creative ways of viewing, of watching things. Whether it's a game-changing education, whether it's augmented reality added with real added value in our world. You know, I think there's a lot of things that we cannot think of right now, and we need young new students to help us with that. We need the crazy ones, and I really think that creative media and game technologies are going to actually mix the digital and the real world, so that we can create something really interesting with that combination. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the introduction. If you want to know more, if you have questions, please go to our website. And for now, thanks for watching. Maybe see you around.